Mr. Chief Barrister Igwe, Ernest. We are representing the applicant in this application, all the applicants in this application, against Action Alliance and others. Chief Barrister Igwe Ernest. Ernest. Well, as a matter of fact, there are some appearances that the court wanted to regularize the appearance of some new counsel to the matter. And as a matter of fact, we could not go on. But the bottom line of the action is that there are some members of Action Congress that want the property to be done in line with the constitution of the party. So there were some fractions that really fringed into the constitutional provision of the party constitution. So we now approach the court for interpretation so that peace will reign in the party. That's why we are in court. Yes. Well, the party per se had a congress, but the congress was tagged selective congress. It was not done in line with the provisions of the constitution. So the aggrieved party decided to approach the court to interpret whether that selective congress can suffice when there is a yardstick for such congress for the party, Action Alliance. And that the aggrieved parties now decided to approach the court for interpretation of the constitution, to give a holistic interpretation and give us the reason why, if it is not done in line with the constitution, automatically it will be vitiated. And that's why we're in court. No. The factions are the incubate. We have incubate people that are already in administration. Their tenure will expire February 2025. But some group of individuals that are not in the executive decided to go into this factional group. And that's why we are challenging it. As far as they have their certificate of returns and their incumbent officers of the party, they cannot be removed by a fractional group unless you follow the constitution of the party. That's why we are here.
Are you set?
Yeah.
Good day, sir.
Yes. The first matter. Well, the first matter is a matter brought by some members of the Action Alliance, wherein they are challenging the propriety of a convention held on the 7th of October, which produced a new executive for the party. Even though INEC was there and all of them, most of the people who are filing the case participated in the convention and lost. They now turned around to claim that the convention was not properly done, and they raised certain issues. We thought we were coming here to hear the matter today. But when we came in now, in their wisdom, they brought in a colleague of mine, a learned senior advocate, who asked for a date to enable him look at the processes filed by the former council. Yeah, so we had to take a date. Yes.
So on the second matter?
Well, the second matter was a pre-election matter which had to do with the candidates of the party for Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa. After the elections of the 11th, we felt that the case was academic and will serve no purpose. Even if you say anybody is the proper candidate of the party lost. So anybody you say is the candidate is a candidate that lost. So it was unnecessary going ahead with the matter. That was why we filed a notice of discontinuance. And they opposed it for reasons, well, best known to them. But the court has said anybody who brought a matter to court has the right to remove it when he wants. Yes. Yes. That was the first matter. That was the first matter. In the first place, how can you tell? In the first place, they sued the party. Can you sue a party because he made somebody his national chairman? Can you decide for the party who its national chairman will be, or what his qualification will be? If he decides that he wants an illiterate, What's your business? You wanted to be national chairman. You contested and lost to him. The people want an illiterate. And you are a graduate. They say, oh boy, carry your grammar, go to university and teach. We want an illiterate to run our party. And they voted for him. And you say no. You are telling the party that it is wrong. The first defendant is the party. You are telling the party that it is wrong for it to accept Omo Aje as its national chairman. Who has the right to do that? Nobody. That is exactly what the courts have said are internal affairs of the party. Well, whether he possesses that or not is left for the court to decide. I'm sure you are investigative journalists. We are familiar with all of us, with each other. If you get our response from the court's file, it will tell you whether he's qualified or not. But I can assure you that he's qualified. But in any case, if the party has decided who is its national chairman, nobody can say it is not enough. The Supreme Court has told you you cannot make that decision for the party. Nobody. Even if it goes against its own constitution, you cannot say that the party is wrong. There's something we say in law that ultra-virus has no place in associations. Once it is an association and they have taken a decision, you cannot say it is against their constitution. You can't do that. Yeah, the first of 14 are the executive of Action Alliance. That's second to 13 are the executives of Action Alliance. The first one is the party itself. So we have a situation where members of the party are telling the party that it should not have made somebody its national chairman.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. I remain Chief Barrister Kenneth Udeze, the national chairman of Action Alliance, our great party. What happened today, I would say, is a triumph to the leadership of the party. I want to congratulate every member of the party across Nigeria for keeping faith with my leadership. You see, in this game of politics, politicians will always find a way to see how they can frustrate, a moving train in politics. Prior to the off-season election in Kogi, Bayelsa, and Imo State, some group of political rebels invaded the party and collided with few compromised staff of INEC to tamper with the name of the national chairman that has been in the official website of the commission prior to the 2023 general election. What they actually came to do in court through the learned SAN Oba Madabuchi was to come for the court to give order that the candidate that fielded in the off-season election are the authentic candidates of the party. When, in effect, Chief Barrister Kenneth Udeze, the executive, have actually conducted party primaries. Candidates emerged from Kogi, Alainka Braimo, Mr. Alex in Bayelsa, and our candidate in Imo State. And at the end of the day, these people came to tell the court to order INEC to upload their own candidate. But at the end of the day, when we entered our defense, they saw our watertight defense, and they have no option. They decided to quickly come. And this is going on as an abuse of court pressure, just like my lawyer have just said here. You are already in Court of Appeal, challenging the judgment of the FCT High Court, delivered by Justice Enojo Enenche, that ordered INEC to recognize only Chief Barrister Kenneth Udeze, the executive. These people that came to this court went to the Court of Appeal, challenging the judgment that brought me back as the national chairman of the party. They are still, as I speak to you, they are still in Court of Appeal. And they, maneuverly came to Federal High Court without the knowledge of the party to see how they can get a kangaroo judgment. But in the judge's wisdom, he saw, when he saw what we have filed in court through our lawyers, he saw, even INEC themselves came here and deposed to an affidavit that the only chairman they know, it is before the record of the court, the only chairman they know is the Kenneth-led national executive. It is here. So what has happened today is an exposition of the true nature, the truth in the leadership issue in Action Alliance. I want to thank the judiciary. I want to thank Justice Omotosho for dismissing this case. And you know what dismissal of a matter is. When the case is dismissed, it's what it means that every argument these people brought before the court have been dismissed. So there is assumed there's nothing that they brought before the court. What it means when they have come to withdraw, what it means adversely against them is that now you accepted that the three candidates fielded in these 3 states by Udeze Kenneth-led executive are truly the authentic candidate of Action Alliance. So it has gone a long way to, put to a stop all the argument going on front and back. So I want to thank the court for what they did today. The dismissal is a big victory to the leadership of Action Alliance under my leadership. Thank you very much.